What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day today. And today we are back with another Sims 4 speed build. Today's Sims 4 speed build, we are going to be building a loft. That's what I'm going to say. A loft. Honestly, I miss making loft so much. I haven't made a loft. Actually, no, I've made vaulted ceiling places, but I haven't made a loft apartment in like 2 or something weeks. Maybe even a month, bruh. That's a long time for me. If you don't know, I'm addicted to lofts. I love lofts. I want to live in a loft, but it's never going to happen because, I don't know, it's just never going to happen for me. But anyways, I love making them. And I haven't made one in a long time, so I'm very happy to go ahead and make one for you guys. And this loft is actually a really fun one. It has a lot of colors into it. It has a lot of, like, detail. It's wooden. It's rustic with a little bit of, a little bit of Scandinavian with a little bit of, industrial. It's really nice. I personally really love it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. I added my little Machiavelli kick to it, so you guys enjoy that. This build took me a while. I'm actually still building it right now. Well, actually, I'm just cluttering it up. I didn't make it has 2 bedrooms, by the way. Huge kitchen, huge dining room, a big front foyer. It has 2 sitting areas. It has a living room that has a sitting area. I know. It has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom downstairs. It's really nice. Of course I didn't furnish the bedroom and the bathrooms because that's why I just don't do that stuff. But if you guys do like it, I'll have the tray files down below. I did not touch the outside, so that's up to you guys to do what you guys want to do with it. All I did was I did the inside, and that's it. I don't know. I saw this photo. I was like, I gotta make it, and I just didn't think about the outside. So again, if you guys want to go with it, it's on the tray files. I'm not gonna be uploading to the gallery. This is just this is a prime just for you guys. So if you're watching it, it's just for you. So yeah, it's gonna be in the tray files down below. Y'all just check it out. But yeah, I just love this build. I love the different flags. I like there's blue in it. I had some yellow in it because I'm addicted to yellow. There's of course white, gray. There's some browns. There's some greens. It's just a nice build. This build made me happy. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. And that's pretty much it. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm in a very good mood. You know when you start the week and you're like, this week's gonna be trash, and then it turns out to be very good. Like, this week has been so surprisingly amazing. I don't know how to describe it. So I don't know, everything just seems to have worked out. So let me just explain to you guys, because I'm proud of this week, proud of myself. Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I remember yesterday I wanted to, like, I was about to like tear up in Scotiabank, in Shoppers Drug Mart, because I was just so proud of myself. But anyways, I'm not Shoppers Drug Mart, the bus, because I was just so proud of myself. So anyways, so my week started off on a Tuesday. The club goes up on a Tuesday. But anyway, so I walk in on class on Tuesday, and my teacher is surprisingly very chill. She just gives off, when the teacher just gives off this like fun, calming aura. That's what she gives off of, and she's honestly truly chill. And so that class happened, and I walked into class, and that was my first class. Remember I told you guys my New Year's resolution was to be more social. I wanted to, talk more. I'm a very introvert type of person. I like to stick to myself. I don't like awkward situations. And again, my biggest thing is I feel like if the only way the only reason a situation is awkward is if you make it awkward, and not to the person who will make the situation awkward because I just won't speak. Like, I'll say hello and we'll talk, and then I'll just stop talking. And I really want to change that this year. I wanted to be more social. I want to be more open, and talk to people, because I'm tired of being that person in the back of the class by themselves, and I don't like it. And I wanted to change that. So anyways, I walk into class on Tuesday, and I sit, and of course, me being me, actually I showed up late, but me being me, instead of sitting in the middle because I'm not that brave yet, I went and sat in the back, and I was like, God dang it, Malik, you're starting the thing all over again. We're supposed to be more social, I could have chose a seat in the middle with a person I knew, but I was like, nah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't. So I went back to my comfort seat in the back. But anyway, so I ended up sitting in the back, and then thank God for this class, because this class, normally I get a panic attack when they say make groups, because normally, actually in high school, I was okay with it, because in high school I had a bunch of friends, but I wasn't like everyone's social group. So I was a normie. So I knew people, right? And plus I had like most of my classes, I had like my good friends in my class, whereas in this class there's a bunch of people that I don't know. And since in my first class, and Since in my first semester I was very introverted and I didn't talk to nobody that much, I kind of didn't I kind of didn't bond with anybody. Like I had people that I talked to, but no one that I was really cool with, if that makes any sense. So when I got into class, the teacher paired us off, and I was so thankful for that. So we ended up in a really cool group, and we did the project, and it turned out pretty well actually. I was very happy with it, and I actually made a friend. I can't tell you her name because I can't pronounce it, but I made a friend. She was cool, and so that was Tuesday. So I was pretty much I left Tuesday happy because I talked to people, I made a friend, and I couldn't be happier. So then Wednesday came, and Wednesday was a hard day. I mean, Thursday was a hard day, but again, everything happens for a reason. So Thursday, so what happened was a few weeks ago, our teacher sent out an email stating that we need to come up or make a few groups for a capstone project, and in those groups we'd pick them ourselves and whatever. So I didn't pick a group because I had no one to talk to. Again, first semester I was very much of an introvert, and all the people that I kind of reached out to already had a group. So I was like, I'm just gonna wing it. So I walked into the room, and I don't know, I was put back into the place where I was in first semester because he put me in a group by myself and put me with people that I didn't want to work with, and so I just felt so enclosed and alone, and I could feel, not say a panic attack, but I could feel like my anxiety, or just I could feel eyes, because what happened was it was like groups of 4 everywhere, and I was a group of 1. I was by myself, and I was in the center of the room too, and so I just felt everyone's eyes on me, and I just felt so uncomfortable and so alone, and I felt like, I don't know, just I put me back into my dark space. But oh my god, see, I'm so proud of myself. So I literally was supposed to do what I normally do, which is when I get into that close spot and I can feel everyone, I just feel like the walls are closing in, and I feel like so alone, and I don't know, I just feel type of way, I run away in a sense. I leave the classroom and I go like to a bathroom and I calm myself, or I go into the hallway, walk outside. I just do something. I get out the room, right? And so I bolted. Once I felt my cup overflowing and I just couldn't take it anymore, I bolted. But literally, this is what I'm so proud of myself. I literally bolted down the hallway, and normally I would I would stay there, and I'll just like sit there for like an hour and then let class go by. Then I'll go back at the end of the class and I'll pack myself and go, because that's what I normally do. But this time I literally bolted, ran to the hallway, and I said to myself, Malik, we're not doing this year. This year we're gonna fight through this. I know you're feeling terrible. I know you're feeling down. I know you're feeling this and that, but we're not gonna do this, and we're gonna fight through it. And I literally I forced myself to turn around, and I went back to class, and I sat back down, and I didn't feel any better, but I put music on, and I started doing my work, and I was like, Malik, you're gonna fight through this, even though I was like, when you have like nervous tick, so I was like tapping my foot because I wanted to run, like I wanted to get that class so bad because I can feel everyone's eyes on me. But then my teacher comes and taps me because one kid that was in another group did not show up, so he ended up placing me into that group, and so I went from working by myself to an actual solid group. I was so thankful. I was so happy. And the thing is, that group is actually really nice. We actually work pretty good together, and it just worked out in the end. And I ended up making 4 new friends. And so I was like, I don't know, it worked out. And I realized that if I actually would have like ran away from the situation and not come back to class, that wouldn't have happened, and I would have been sticked in the group I didn't want to be in. So I was so proud of myself for facing the fear. And then also that day, remember how I told you guys I'm not good with like talking to people or going to like making groups? That's just not something I do. I like to especially with people that I don't know. But I actually went ahead and started talking to people. I'm so proud of myself. I wanted the people and asked them to be part of their groups, but again, they already had groups. But the fact that I even got up out of my seat and actually asked is a big thing for me. Like I could never, like I remember first semester I had to make a group, and there was a group that was literally free and I could have joined them, but I was too afraid to go, even though they wouldn't have said no. I was still just too afraid to go for some reason. I don't know what was holding me back. When I think about it now, I was so stupid, because if I would have like went over and asked them, they would have told me yes, and I would work with them and everything would have been fine. But I was too afraid to go over there and ask them, and I ended up working by myself. I ended up doing terrible on that project, by the way, because I suck at Photoshop. I'm not Photoshop. I suck at After Effects, and I thought I could do it, but I couldn't. But anyways, And so I was just so proud of myself for taking that first step. And I went over there and asked them, even though I felt kind of stupid at the end, I was just proud of myself for even taking the first step and asking them, because that was big for me. And so that happened. And that Thursday ended up pretty well. And so I ended up making, again, some more friends. I actually ended up talking to some people from last semester I never got a chance to talk to, and it was just good. And then normally what happens was, when class is done, I would strictly leave, right? Right when class is done, I wouldn't talk to nobody. I'll just pack up my stuff and go, because again, I feel like I don't know them and they don't know me, even though I should be the one, even though to make them know me I have to talk to them. Again, me being me, I just leave class early, or I just don't talk to nobody. But this time I lingered and I said hello to people, asked them how their break was. I started talking to people, and again, I'm just so proud, bruh. This is something I don't do, and it's something that I've been dying to like get myself to do, but I just couldn't do it for the longest time. I don't know why, but the fact that I was able to do that, I'm just so proud of myself. And so then that happened, and then and so that happened, and then now going on to Friday now. So Friday's class comes, and it's the big one. It's the capstone project, and I don't have a group again. And Friday happened. Friday class comes, and I ended up sitting beside somebody. So what happened was, I started panicking because I didn't have a group, and then I didn't know what to do. But I said, Malik, instead of like, the break came, and again, I couldn't do it. I knew, like, I actually did it though. I asked 3 people if I could join the group, even though all of them were full already, and so they all had to say no to me. I asked 3 people again, which is big because I don't ask people. So I was happy, even though I had no group. I was still happy with that. But then I don't know. At the end, it all just worked out, and I ended up just being put into a group that I actually wanted to be in a group. But like, I literally formed a group in my head with people that I wanted to work with, and then I don't know, things happened and that group actually formed for some reason. Crazy, I know. And so that happened, and I was super excited about that. And I made another friend. Like, I don't know if they're friends or not, but I met another person, and I actually wanted to meet this person for a while now. I just never had the courage to go up and say hello. And I got to. Actually, she said hello first. But anyways, that what happened was, that's a long story. That's another story for another day, what happened there, because that's a whole story in itself. But that's a story on itself. But anyways, moving on. I'm not gonna talk about that right now, because I'll save this commentary for another day. But moving on, I don't know, everything just worked out, and I just felt like this week was so much more successful than my other first week. So I don't know, I felt very proud of myself. I felt like I achieved something. I don't know. I thought I'd go ahead and I know you guys are wondering, why the hell am I telling you guys this? Because I have no one else to tell this to. And I feel like you guys know me, and you guys know my struggle and what I've been struggling with when it comes to this. And so for the fact of me taking these steps, I feel like you guys would be proud of me too. Well, I hope you guys are. If you guys are not, then that's totally fine. I don't know if you guys are like, why should we care? If you don't care, that's totally fine. I'm not going to sit here and let you care. But I have no one else to rant to about this, so you got to sit through and listen to this. You got to. Like, you're subscribed to me. What you expect. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I got nothing else to say. I hope you guys did enjoy this build. I hope you guys enjoyed me ranting about my achievements, even though they're like basic human achievements, but to me, they're big milestones. Like I said, I have very big self-confidence issues, and that's the one thing too, is my self-confidence has not jumped, okay, that's an exaggeration, but my self-confidence has gone up. I had self-confidence issues going into, just, I don't know, ever since I was a kid. I had a problem with myself, and I'm learning to accept me for me and to be happy. So yeah, doing good, proud of myself. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for me. Let me know below how you guys are doing with your New Year's resolution. Like, as you guys like making a step forward, whatever. Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate y'all so much, and like, I love you. Thank y'all so much for the comments and support. I really appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm sending y'all like some mini hearts. But anyways, I know this right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. This is peace. Bye later. Love y'all. Bye guys. See y'all on the next one.